We kick things off with a young little man from Albuquerque, New Mexico, Danny Kid Dynamite Romero.
Well, he's the idol of New Mexico. He's 5-0 with 5 big wins by knockout. What I hear, though, he's fighting a tough kid, Andres Aguilar, who's only 3-2 with no knockouts, but he comes to fight.
All right, it is Danny Romero against Andres Aguilar coming up here, our first bout on Tuesday Night Thunder. And as you can see, both the combatants have made their way to the ring. Let's go now to ring announcer Jack Budd.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Arizona Veterans Memorial Coliseum at the Arizona State Fair, where Gamblers Boxing, Mel Greb, and Scott Mailing Matchmakers proudly present Tuesday Night Thunder. We have 6 bouts scheduled for you this evening. Our first bout of the evening is scheduled for 4 rounds in the bantamweight division. Our officials at ringside, directly in front of me, Mr. Chris Wilson, Mr. Bob Cox, Mr. Tom Dunleavy, our judges. And returning to Arizona from a world title fight in France, one of the top referees in the country, Mr. Bobby Ferrara. Introducing now the contestants. First of all, in the red corner, from Los Angeles, California, he weighed in at 116 pounds. His professional record, 3 wins, 2 losses. He's wearing the green, white, and red trunks. Let's welcome to Arizona, Andres El Torito Aguilar. His opponent in the blue corner hails from Albuquerque, New Mexico. He weighed in at 115 pounds. His professional record, 5 wins, no losses, wearing the gold trunks with the red trim. Let's also welcome him to Arizona, Danny Kid Dynamite Romero. Our referee, Bobby Ferrara, with the instructions.
Okay. Okay, guys. 3 knockdowns in 1 round, the fight's automatically over. If you're down at the bell don't save you unless it's the last round. If you score a knockdown, you go to the furthest white corner, stay there till I tell you to come out. If you come out early, I'll stop the count. The guy down must take a mandatory 8 count. I don't want no holding behind the head and hitting, no punching in the back, no wrestling and shoving. When I ask for a break, I want a clean break. Good luck to both of you.
This bout is scheduled for 4 rounds.
All right, we're about set to get underway here. Our first bout on Tuesday Night Thunder. We've got Danny Kid Dynamite Romero against Andres Aguilar. What's the key to the fight for this one?
Well,
Where's the doctor at?
The key to the fight for this one, Kevin, is for Aguilar to stay away from that tremendous punching power of Romero, obviously. 5-0 with 5 big wins by knockout.
And for Aguilar to stay alive for a couple of rounds and perhaps force Danny Romero into the late rounds. 4-round bout scheduled for 4. It is Danny Kid Dynamite Romero in the gold trunks against Andres Aguilar in the colors of Mexico, the red, white, and green.
Well, right now, Romero's just hunting down Aguilar. Nice little right hand. Looks like he's going to start working the body, which he should. He should be working the body on Aguilar. Nice little right uppercut. I'll tell you, this is going to turn into a little war here, Kevin.
Now Romero keeps stalking him around the ring, working the jab and setting it up. Now he comes with a right and another jab to the face of Andres Aguilar.
He's moving his head so much right now, Aguilar. He should concentrate more on the body.
And a big left here landed by Romero to start off things here in the first round. A couple of young bantamweights.
Come on, hands free, come on.
That's the voice of Bobby Ferrara, the veteran boxing referee, just back from France in a world title fight. He's worked many of them.
Boy, he's got a nice left hand, that Romero, I'll tell you that. So 2 and 3, beautiful body shot there, right to the liver. That'll stun you and take your legs out, Kevin.
And Romero seems to be in control here, setting the pace in round 1. This one's scheduled for 4. Working the body, 5-0, and he's gone 1 round in his first 4 bouts and went 2 rounds before scoring a knockout his last time out.
Not a whole lot of work, Kevin. I tell you, when if I was working Romero's corner, I'd tell him to stay strictly to the body in the next round, just like that.
And he goes right to the body with the left and follows it up with another left shot to the body. Danny Romero in gold and Andres Aguilar in red, white, and green.
Another beautiful right hand underneath. There's a left hook. That's it.
And he follows it with another right to the jaw of Aguilar. If you're just joining us on Tuesday Night Thunder, expect a good one here.
First warning, cut that out.
He was just warned by Bob Ferrara right there for pulling around Aguilar's neck.
Talked to Romero yesterday. He says no problem if he's forced to go any further. He says he trains for 12 rounds.
He certainly looks in good shape, Kevin.
Young man from Albuquerque, New Mexico. has fought here the last couple of months in Phoenix, his last 2 fights here in Phoenix, Arizona.
A couple of body shots by Aguilar, but they just don't seem to have the same snap that Romero's have.
And Romero defends that one well away. The first round is certainly belonged to the young kid from Albuquerque. Forcing him right back into the ropes.
There he goes back to the head. He should stay to the body.
And a low blow here, and a warning. Up. A warning from Bobby Ferrara. Was a low blow by Aguilar.
The beating Aguilar is taking, I'd try anything I could on Romero myself. All's fair in love and war, huh, Kevin?
Final seconds of round 1 here in Phoenix, Arizona. It's our first bout. We've got a bunch of them scheduled for tonight. Great fight on this card. Tuesday Night Thunder. As we come to the end of round 1. Still to come, David Gonzalez, who's fought on Tuesday Night Thunder. Michael Dokes, a former heavyweight champion. And in our main event, Louis Espinoza, as the crowd comes to life here in Phoenix, Arizona. Romero, the big question with him as we head for round 2 here in Phoenix.
You know, Kevin, it isn't so much the 3-2 record. There's no knockout, so he doesn't have the power to ward off a kid like Romero. Beautiful little jab.
Romero lands the left right to the head of Andres Aguilar, and again follows up with the left and a counter right.
So, for Aguilar to stay in this fight, he's going to have to turn things around this round, Kevin.
Round 2 from Phoenix, couple of bantamweights. Danny Kid Dynamite Romero from Albuquerque and Andres Aguilar of Mexico.
Get that hand off his head.
We're hearing commentary from Greg Goosen from the 10 Goose Boxing Gymnasium, and that voice in the background is a wireless microphone on referee Bobby Ferrara. As Romero continues to work him into the ropes, and now a little bit of a shoe shine there from...
Those punches didn't have much on it.
They really didn't.
No. They tend to tire Aguilar out more than hurt Romero.
And Romero continues to wail away at the body of Aguilar.
I tell you what Romero should be doing right now is bringing that uppercut up right through the middle after he hits through the body.
Come on. Oh. Come on.
Well, there's no doubt this Aguilar's a tough kid, Kevin. There you go. Nice little right hand by Romero.
But Romero, despite taking the punches there, they're really not affecting him at all.
I'd back up Aguilar.
Little low. Watch it. Up.
Being warned Romero for a little low blow there.
And Romero working him into his own corner.
He doesn't want to be in that corner there. Not in Aguilar's best interest. Now, what I do, though, I keep working the body the way Romero is, and then tell him to bring those uppercuts just like that, right through the middle.
Big uppercut, and the big left hand. He follows it again on the right. He's got him in trouble here in round 2. He's never gone further than 2 rounds, and it looks like he's already got Andres Aguilar in trouble here. Working the body. Danny Kid Dynamite Romero.
I'll tell you one thing, he's a little punch and flyweight.
He slips the left and then scores with his own left.
Nice uppercut try. Just grazed off the chin of Aguilar.
Danny Romero working the left and lands that as he forces Aguilar back to the corner. Aguilar trying to counter with some sort of body punches, but he doesn't appear to be that effective.
He doesn't have the power on him to ward off a kid like Romero. Now you see how Romero steps to the side. There's a beautiful move, beautiful little right hand.
A big miss by Aguilar, and Romero follows it with a big right to the head. Aguilar taking a lot of punches. You see the time. We're closing in the final seconds of round 2.
This doesn't appear to be a kid, and I'm talking about Aguilar. That's going to go down easily, Kevin.
I don't think so. It'll be interesting to see how this one transpires into the 3rd and 4th round. Romero again scoring with the left.
I tell you, Romero has a technique of a fighter far advanced than having just 5 professional fights.
You can see why they're excited about him in Albuquerque. Of course, Johnny Tapia, one of the most recent fighters to come out of there. And he lands it right just as the bell sounds for round 2.
For this reason, Kevin, he's the one putting the pressure on. It tires you out a lot more when somebody else is pushing you.
He comes right out and scores quickly with the left. Danny Kid Dynamite Romero, gold trunks against Andres Aguilar. A couple of bantamweights. Our opening fight here on Tuesday Night Thunder. Well, sit back wherever you are. We've got a great night for you.
You can see that amateur background coming up because Daniel Romero had 127 wins, just 5 losses.
He's fought a lot of amateur fights, but this is a whole different ball game as you step up.
It certainly is. Smaller gloves, Kevin, smaller gloves. Beautiful right hand.
Big right.
Now it should go right back to the body.
Tough kid Aguilar. He's taken a lot of punches, but he hangs in there. And now lands with a
nice little
sharp
jab. Oh, beautiful body shots there by Romero.
Romero backing him up into the rope and again follows up with some body shots. And Aguilar trying to counter, but really wasn't throwing it.
Not effective at all. Nothing on him. He wasn't sitting down in his punches at all.
Aguilar backing him up. Romero's got him against the ropes.
You shouldn't let him out of the corner there. He should step to the side, but not why let him out. He worked that beautiful little hook.
Just missed with another right.
Those are sweet little combinations he's throwing there, Kevin. Beautiful uppercut.
And now he backs him up with a body shot with the left.
All right, let's go. Get out of it. Come on, let's go. Come on.
Danny Romero in control. The first 2 rounds. We're in round 3 as he backs up Andres Aguilar again into the rope. And lands a nice uppercut. Follows it up with another right.
Now he should go right back to the body again, then right back to that uppercut. Yeah, there's a double punch right there, Kevin, by Romero.
Well, Romero seems to be having fun here. He seems to be having his way here in our first bout as he continues to back Aguilar into the ropes, into the corner.
Big difference to put. That was way south of the border there.
Come here.
He might take a point away from him here, Kevin.
1 point.
He's taking the point away from him.
1 point. Well, I warned him. 1 point.
It was low. It was definitely low, and you can see that Aguilar is in a bit of pain. And so that
he should be able to get all the time he wants in this now. And if I was Aguilar, I'd be out there for another half hour.
Time. All right, so in a 10-point scoring system, it could be a factor, although Romero seems to be in control. I don't think he needs to do that kind of stuff.
No, certainly not, except on a tremendous body puncher like Romero, you don't want to get him afraid of throwing to the body, even though he has a point taken away. Do the same thing, but a little bit smarter.
And he went right back to the body there, so it looks like he's aware of it. Comes with an uppercut and a solid right as he follows through with the left.
I'll tell you, Aguilar keeps taking shots like that. There'll be a good case of stopping this before that point deduction can even come into effect.
Aguilar steps in and takes a couple of punches. Walks right into him.
He's on weak legs right now.
Oh, and a sharp left jab, and it follows up with a right as he moves Aguilar around. Now he's trying to put him away here.
Very weak legs. Oh.
A big swing and a miss. A little wilder. Now he scores a big right hand to the head of Aguilar. And that's the end of round 3 as the two go toe-to-toe here to wrap things up in round 3 as we head for the final round. Andres Aguilar, he took the low blow. How will that affect the scoring for that round?
Well, you got to make it an even round. There's certainly, without that low blow, Romero wins the round. Could he have a good case for a 10-8 round? But I give it even at 9-9.
As they head for the 4th and final round, let's take a look back, and here's the flurry unleashed by Danny Romero.
Beautiful right hand right on the chin of Aguilar. Then he slipped under. A beautiful move there. Now he should be going right to the body.
That's the end of the round.
That's the end of the round. Look at, there's the body shot right after the low blow. He wasn't hesitant at all about going back to the body, Kevin.
And you got to be impressed by a young fighter to see him do that with a big uppercut there.
Tremendous.
As we head for round 4, I guess the statement of the obvious, Aguilar would need to knock him out in order to win.
Yeah, and I can't see that happening.
Now Romero, come here. Does he have to watch out for going for the knockout, or does he just come out and fight his fight?
Yeah, just come out and fight your fight.
Final round. This one's scheduled for 4
he's
rounds.
He's with everything he can. So it doesn't appear that Aguilar wants to oblige him and fall down.
Can he get Dynamite Romero in control of this one throughout? At a point subtracted in round 3. This is the final round. He bans a big left to the face of Aguilar.
I tell you, he's thinking about knocking him out.
Another one.
I tell you that, Kevin.
Yeah, he keeps following through. Romero in the gold trunks, and Aguilar in the red, white, and green. And as Romero backs him into the ropes with another sharp right to the face.
Stop punching.
Crowd enjoying this one here in Phoenix. A great crowd on hand. Still with some great fights to come here. Romero having his way in this one.
Sure is.
Another body shot there.
You know, he should stay to the body, even though it's a 4-round fight. That would help him out in the later times when he starts fighting 10-round fights.
The big criticism of his management was that he wasn't taking tough enough fights, and I guess just get that record going. But this was a good fight for him tonight.
Yeah, but I've seen that work in reverse too, when you take on too big of stuff too soon.
Skipper Kelp will attest to that last time on Tuesday Night Thunder.
You're exactly right.
And now Romero continues to exchange sharp blows to the head. Follows with a big right and a left. And Aguilar seems to be a bit wild.
Well, I'll tell you, he's confused right at this point, but he certainly is not going to go down. It doesn't look like it. He's got his chin on him.
And again, Romero tries to put him away.
He's leaving himself open, and I'm talking about Aguilar with those long uppercuts.
Romero continues to work Aguilar over in the corner. Now that, like you say, that tends to tire a fighter out more than... Romero, like you say, seems to be more experienced than his 5 fights or so as he lands a big right.
Nice movement, nice lateral movement, beautiful little uppercut. See him step to the side there. As I said, Aguilar's going to have problems, especially as a professional, for one reason. He can't hit. And if you can't hit as a pro, you're in trouble.
Well, Romero has shown that he can pack a punch here. Danny Romero, the Kid Dynamite from Albuquerque, New Mexico. And he scores again.
Go right back to the body.
Well, he hasn't shown the knockout punch here tonight, ladies. That's made him 5-0, but he has certainly shown a tremendous amount of ability to fight. Goes right to the body.
Kevin, I think he's shown the knockout punch, but I just don't think Andres Aguilar is willing.
Well, that's important for a fighter to learn, that you may not get the knockout every time out. You've got to learn to outbox him. And he's done that as well tonight.
That's right. You're going to find out.
And he scores another left as he rocks Aguilar back a little bit. Aguilar appears a bit tired here in the final seconds of round 4.
He's tired of getting hit, Kevin.
He's put up a good fight, and that'll do it.
Very good.
The two exchange a few more punches.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a unanimous decision. I will read the judges' scorecards as follows. Judge Tom Dunleavy scored about 39-36. Judge Bob Cox also scores about 39-36. And Judge Chris Wilson makes a unanimous 39-36, all for the winner, Danny Kid Dynamite Romero.